Field for the fifth on parade. One, Fresh Eyes. Anthony Hunt for Meg Cronin, James Buscarini, and Steve Bevilacqua. Number 3, Tanzanian, Paul McKenzie for Graham Burgess and Rick Gorley. And 4, Stark Racing Cruiser, Colin Kelly for Sheldon Rose. Number 5 is Topsail Beach, Scott Culver, Ken Oliver, and Milton Young. And number 6, Stonebridge Drama, Brent McDonough for Patrick Bissett and Gary Stoddart. And 7 is Northern Belle, Lauren House for Greg Campbell and Angelo DeLellis. Well, fans, let's get a look at this field. And we'll start with number 1, Fresh Eyes. And, well, there is a look at Fresh Eyes. Now, a romping win here 2 races ago. But the last race, well, it was post 8, but still a pretty darn fine effort because Fresh Eyes was well back early, didn't leave, which is usual for post position 8, and was 8th at 3/4, 7th at the top of the stretch, and yet came on to be beaten just a length and 3/4, finishing 4th. Now back towards the inside, Fresh Eyes should have a big chance to win, 6-5, the favorite. Number 5, Topsail Beach, though, 11 out of 20 in the top 2 this year. Last race had an outside post and made up 11 lengths from the quarter to the finish. Unfortunately, was 13 lengths back at the quarter, so still wound up 8th, beaten 2 lengths. What a tough outing. You're beaten just 2 lengths and you finish 8th. That was a really great finish. They were all there at the finish. Topsail Beach, though, big candidate to rebound. And Topsail Beach 5-1 with the Tan Tornado driving Scotty Coulter. Number 6, Stonebridge Drama. Shows plenty of recent form, and look at the year overall. 13 top 3s and 18 starts. Stonebridge Drama is one that definitely should be in the hunt. 5-2, second choice in the board. And also one more is number 3, Tanzanian. Well, a winner last time out. Tanzanian is one that's got 4 of the last 5 races were top 3 finishes, including a couple of wins. So don't fall asleep on Tanzanian. There might be your sleeper value play, 12-1 on the board. The 5th race, it's a field of 6 going to post shortly. Scratched as 2. She's moving on. Has been moved out of the 5th. lead is rolling for race number 5. Checking up positions. It'll be Fresh Eyes and Tanzanian on the inside. In the center, Stargazing Cruiser and Topsail Beach. Into the outside, Stonebridge Drama and Northern Belle. It is a field of 6 for race number 5. The field for the 5th race, gathering speed approaching the start. And they're at the start of the rough. Stonebridge Drama leaves well with Fresh Eyes down to the inside. Then Tanzanian and Stargazing Cruiser. And then it is Topsail Beach and Northern Belle is trailing the field. They race into the backstretch. Fresh Eyes and Anthony Hahn's got the lead. Stonebridge Drama is rolling second. Tanzanian third. Stargazing Cruiser is fourth. And then about 2.5 lengths to Topsail Beach and another couple to Northern Belle. They race on to the opening quarter. Fresh Eyes has got the lead. And Fresh Eyes leads as they hustle on past the opening quarter in 28-1. Stonebridge Drama racing second, but 2.25 lengths behind Fresh Eyes. And then Tanzanian third. And Stargazing Cruiser is racing fourth. And then Topsail Beach in front of Northern Belle trailing the field. They race off the turn. They come on towards us. In a line, they come up to the half. Off that 28-1 opening quarter, Fresh Eyes is cruising on time. Leads by 3.5 lengths right now. Stonebridge Drama second. Tanzanian third. Stargazing Cruiser is racing fourth. And then it is Topsail Beach and Northern Belle. On into the backstretch they go. And Fresh Eyes heaps that commanding lead at about 3.25. Stonebridge Drama second. Stargazing Cruiser on the outside, now cruising alongside. Stonebridge Drama has now moved up quickly to take over second and is bearing down on Fresh Eyes. Off of 57 second half, they race on up to 3/4. Fresh Eyes and now Stargazing Cruiser. And Topsail Beach, it was well back early, has now burst onto the scene third. And Northern Belle is racing fourth. And then grabbing fifth is Tanzanian, is backing away. Stonebridge Drama 3/4, 126-2. And it is Fresh Eyes on the inside. And to the outside, Stargazing Cruiser. Fresh Eyes and Stargazing Cruiser and Topsail Beach starting to the inside. 3 across the track as they come to the finish. And up the inside, here it comes Topsail Beach. Topsail Beach finishes on top. Second was Stargazing Cruiser. And Fresh Eyes third. And Northern Belle was fourth. Topsail Beach 156-1. On the board, we have a 5-4-1-7. Back in front of us, the 5th race winner. It is number 5, Topsail Beach, a 4-year-old Shadow Play Bay Merrill by Milton Young, trained by Ken Oliver. The winning drive to Scotty Coulter, the Tan Tornado, victorious in 156-1. 7th win this year, 13th lifetime for Topsail Beach. The 5th race of payouts at 5. Topsail Beach, $12.90, $5, $3.70. 4-star Gazing Cruiser, $3.60, $2.71. Fresh Eyes, $2.20, $2 exactor, $26.10. Try, $26.10 as well. Dollar Super, $156.45. Here is the 5th race silver finish from the top. It's 3 scratch 5 2 1 6 4. That's 3 scratch 5 2 1 6 4. Field 4, race number 6 is on parade. 1 is Origami Sister Chair Plot for Terry Gallant and Calvin Kepfer. Number 2, Get It Done, Donna, Ryan Holiday for Steve Colvin. And number 3, Witness in the Shadow, Brett McDonough for Bud Sinclair and Lindsay Sinclair. 4, She's Magic, Anthony Hahn for Anthony Beaton and David Lumsden. And 5, Shadow Dreamer, Paul McKenzie for Darren Rayner and Brad Lichty and Brian Wombold and Megan Lichty and Rick Howie. Number 6, Bette Midler, Nello Guglielmi, drives and trains and owns. Number 7, Sophie's Destiny, Travis Henry for Frederick Borgo and Martin Chouinard. And number 8 is Lady Reporter Alvin Hamilton, drives and trains and owns. And 9, Bookie Baby, Alfie Carroll for Dean Wall and Waldheim Stables. Field of 9 for race number 6. Let's look at this field. We'll stay with 9, Bookie Baby. And one that, raced here last time out and finished 8th was one that was saddled with an outside post position. In fact, has had poor posts in each of the last 3. But if you go back, you do see July the 24th here, able to almost win from post 8, beaten half a length, and also is one that before that one had a couple of wins and a second. So the form was really good before the last 2 outside post positions. Bookie Baby, there is some gate speed down to the inside, and Origami Sister J.R. Plot likely to be able to leave a little bit, although you don't see as much gate speed as you'd like, but J.R. Plot certainly likes to get one off the wings. And also, if you're looking at others down on the inside, it's really hard to project where Bookie Baby will be able to get away, and that's why you're looking at 10-1 based on the trip difficulties, but it's still got to be a lot better than posts 7 and 8. Others to look at here, 7, Sophie's Destiny, is one that was racing pretty nicely. 4 consecutive strong performances. Last one at Georgian Downs didn't go well. But you see this one racing here in 56-4 back in the middle of August. And also is one that races for the high percentage barn of Frederick Borgo. Freddie B, Sophie's Destiny, Travis Henry driving 9-2. Good chance to win. Number 4, She's Magic. Well, the Magic disappeared early last race, had an early break. Was racing reasonably well before that. She's Magic and Anthony Hahn on the board at even money. The reason is the class drop, but still, She's Magic, I think, is over bet at 6-5. That doesn't mean I don't think she'll win. I just think 6-5 is too low based on what you're looking at, as well as making a break last time out. And one more is number 1, Origami Sister. Pretty good mile here last race. Battled first up and finished 3rd. Origami Sister has the inside post position. And also note is one that we'll see whether Origami Sister's plan is to leave. But I still think on the inside, J.R. Plot likely to fire 6-1 on the inside. Gate is rolling for race number 6. Origami Sealster. Get it done, Donna. Witness in the shadow on the inside. In the center, She's Magic and Shadow Dreamer. To the outside, Bette Midler, Sophie's Destiny, Lady Reporter. Second tier, Bookie Baby. It is a field of 9 for the 6th race. Here they come. And the field for the 6th race is at the start of the rough. Origami Sealster, Get It Done, Donna, and Witness in the shadow, and She's Magic at the field hustles their way on into the turn, but Origami Sealster has got the lead. Get It Done, Donna is racing second, then Witness in the shadow. Then it is back to She's Magic, and Bookie Baby is racing on the inside 5th. Sophie's Destiny is 6th way, then 7th is Shadow Dreamer. Then it is back to Bette Midler and Lady Reporter. They race on down the backstretch, and now She's Magic is going to move up and clear to the front. Origami Sealster is racing second, and then position 3rd. Get It Done, Donna racing 4th. Witness in the shadow, and then it is Bookie Baby who's going to angle to the outside now and is moving quickly. And then it is back to Shadow Dreamer as the field works their way off the turn of the field, comes on towards us, and they roll up towards the half off that 28-3 opening quarter. And it is She's Magic, Origami Sealster on the inside. First up, 3rd, Bookie Baby is closing hard. Get It Done, Donna is racing 4th, and then Shadow Dreamer is working on the back of Bookie Baby and gaining a lot of ground, is racing up 4th now. 58-2 is the halftime, and they work their way on past the 5/8 on the inside, 3.5 lengths off the lead. And that is Get It Done, Donna, and then it is back further 6th is Witness in the shadow, then it is Sophie's Destiny 7th, and then Bette Midler and Lady Reporter. It is She's Magic with the front. Bookie Baby on the outside is a length back. Inside 3rd, Origami Sealster, and Shadow Dreamer is going to roll 3 wide right now. It is coming on. Sophie's Destiny is moving up, and then Get It Done, Donna. And then it is back further to Bette Midler and Witness in the shadow, 3/4, 127-3. It is still She's Magic. Origami Sealster has been getting a good spot on the inside. Bookie Baby in the center and Shadow Dreamer to the outside. And then racing 5th, Get It Done, Donna on down the stretch route they come. Digging in gamely, She's Magic on the outside. Origami Sealster. She's Magic holds on. Origami Sealster is second. Then it was Get It Done, Donna, Witness in the shadow, and Bookie Baby 157-2. Wheeling back in front of us, the winner of race 6. The top 5 is number 4, She's Magic, back in front of us. 3-year-old He's Watching Bay filly, owned by David Lumsden, trained by Anthony Beaton. Anthony Hahn's the winning driver. It's the 2nd win this year, 3rd lifetime for She's Magic, 157-2. Top 5 of the board is 41239. The sixth race payouts: 4 Sheets Magic, $3.90, $2.90, $2.10. 1 Origami Sealster, $3.60, $2.62. Get It Done Donna, $3. $2 Exactor, $9.50. Ride, $12.25. Win for $234.40. And the dollar high five, $377.35. The sixth race order of finish from the top is a 2, 3, 4, 1, 6, 8, 7, 9, 5. That's 2, 3, 4, 1, 6, 8, 7, 9, 5. Field for race number 7 is on parade. 1 St. Helens, Jason Ryan for Greg McNair and Bloomingwood Farms. Number 2, Wheelie Twicky, Colin Kelly for Corey German and Brenda German. Number 3 is Royal Peach, Nick Stewart for Jason Mitchell and Mike Timpano and Princeton Farms and Frank Tucci and Sea Spray Stables. And number 4 is Wind Creek, Paul McKenzie for Clark BLB and Emily Florin and Rachel Feldman and Elisa Feldman. And number 5, Tequila and Roses, Pat Houdon drives and trains for Teresa Willibus and Erica Pardee. Number 6 is Black 7, George Ketros drives and trains and owns. And number 7 is Zumayumi, Steve Houdon for Brett Karachi and Dakar Equine. Number 8 is RJ's Invictus, Brett Madonna for Ray Lowry. Well, fans, let's look at this field, and we'll start with number 2, Wheelie Twicky. Well, a couple of wins in 8 starts on the year, winning back-to-back starts before those last 2. Wheelie Twicky is one that last raced in the grassroots and drops back down. Wheelie Twicky does show enough speed, 56-4 trot mile at Georgian Downs last race, to have a pretty solid outcome here. 9-5 the favorite. Number 4, Wind Creek. Excellent form coming in. 3 consecutive top 3s. 5 out of 9 in the top 3 in the year. Wind Creek and Paul McKenzie. He is 7-2 on the board. Should be one of the main players. 1 St. Helens on the inside. Almost erupted for a win last time out. Went a long way on the lead, but just got caught late. 4 runner-up finishes in 7 starts this year. St. Helens, one of these days, she's going to erupt and get the win. St. Helens was close last time out. And on the inside, Jason Ryan driving for longtime proven trainer Greg McNair. Good chance to win 4-1. And number 3, Royal Peach. Well, that last race was pretty peachy. A second, that was a nice improvement. Had been a little bit off form. Royal Peach and Nick Stewart, 5-1 on the board. 7th race of Field of 8 going to post shortly. Fans made number 2, Wheelie Twicky and Colin Kelly, the 9-5 favorite. gate is rolling for race number 7. St. Helens, Wheelie Twicky, and Royal Peach on the inside. In the center, Wind Creek and Tequila and Roses. To the outside, Black 7, Zuma Yumi, and RJ's Invictus. It is a field of 8. 7th dash. They're at the start of the rock. Wheelie Twicky and Royal Peach are getting out well. St. Helens on the inside as they fire into the turn. St. Helens and Wheelie Twicky dueling for the lead. And third is Royal Peach in racing position. Fourth is Wind Creek. Off stride goes Tequila and Roses. And racing fifth is Black 7. Then it is back to RJ's Invictus to the outside and Zuma Yumi on the inside. They roll on to the opening quarter. Wheelie Twicky. The 4-5 favorite has got the lead. And then it is St. Helens who's racing second. Royal Peach is third. Then fourth is Wind Creek. And then it is Black 7. And back to RJ's Invictus. And Zuma Yumi is racing second from last and trailing the field. Tequila and Roses after that breaking stride. 30 seconds the opening quarter. Wheelie Twicky and Colin Kelly's got the lead. Now on the inside, that is St. Helens up a little closer in the pocket. And on the outside, moving first over Wind Creek. And off stride goes Royal Peach. And now inheriting fourth is Black 7. And then fifth is RJ's Invictus. 101 is the halftime. Sixth is Zuma Yumi. And seventh is Tequila and Roses. They work into the backstretch off a 101 half. And still with the lead. It is Wheelie Twicky. Wheelie Twicky has got a lead of about a length, and on the outside, that is Wind Creek now, who's moving up against Wheelie Twicky. St. Helens is third, and then position for this RJ's Invictus, and then it is Black 7, and then Zuma Yumi and Tequila and Roses on the inside gains another spot. They hustle on up to three quarters, and by three quarters, 131-1. Wheelie Twicky and Colin Kelly trying to hold on now. And on the outside, Wind Creek. It is Wind Creek and Wheelie Twicky. And then it is St. Helens. And fourth right now as they come on down the stretch drive is RJ's Invictus. Wheelie Twicky, though. Wheelie Twicky of stride went Wind Creek. Wheelie Twicky was Wheelie good and wins it. And then RJ's Invictus was second, St. Helens third, and Tequila and Roses fourth. 2, a 1 and 1. Wheelie Twicky was wonderful in the 7th. Fans, we're going to have 2 inquiries. First of all, note the inquiry on number 5, Tequila and Roses, and the break at the start. And also the judges reviewing number 8, RJ's Invictus at the half. On the board, we have a 2-8-1-5. Wheeling back in front of us is number 2, Wheelie Twicky. 3-year-old wheeling and dealing. Bay filly, owned by Brenda German and Corey German. Corey German's the trainer. Colin Kelly, the winning driver. Third win for Wheelie Twicky. Time of the mile was 2:01 and 1. Fans, as it pertains to the inquiries, first up, we'll deal with number 8, RJ's Invictus. The judges ruling that number 8, RJ's Invictus, did cause a pylon violation, went inside of 2 consecutive pylons and was lapped by the 1 St. Helens at the finish. So number 8, RJ's Invictus, will be placed back to 3rd, and 1 St. Helens will move up. The other inquiry, number 5, Tequila and Roses, was determined to have caused interference to number 7, Zuma Yumi, went off stride at the start and would be placed back to 6th. The new top 4 will be 2186. That is 2186. The 7th race of payouts, 2 Wheelie Twicky, $3.90, $3.30. 1 St. Helens, $4.80, $3.60. 8 RJ's Invictus, $4.30. $2 exactor, $13.30. Try, $67.75. Super, $523.40. Fans note the driver change in race number 11 on number 6 Saturday Night Jukebox. Carl Dawson. Carl Dawson will drive 6 Saturday Night Jukebox in the 11th. The 7th race order finish from the top is 3 place 2, 187, 4 place 6, 5 place 4, 6 place 5, and 2 place 3. Once again from the top after the placing 218, 764, 53. Field for the 8th race on parade. One at the beach, Hanover. Steve Houdon for Gino Toscani. Number 2 is Walk and Talk and Travis Henry from Martin Lachance. Number 3 is Cataparca, Daryl Thiessen from Mark Winnicott, Maximo Racing. Number 4, Joe Rockin. Paul McKenzie for Bill Budd and Mike Salas. And number 5 is Wild Country, J.R. Platt for Patrick Shepard and Mike McAllister. Number 7 is Press to Score, John Smith for Daryl Holmes and Gerald Holmes. 8 is Double A Gentleman, Jason Wright for Greg McNair. And number 6, Private Scott, Brent McDonough for Doug Scott and Brian Stephen Scott and Edward Scott. Let's get a look at this field for the 8th race. Paul McKenzie drives 4, Brent McDonald drives the 6. There's 2 Walk and Talk and Turk Henry driving. And, well, finally gets a better post after a couple of post 7s. You do see 4 out of 8 in the top 2 on the year for Walk and Talk, including a win here in 54-2, 3 starts back. That was a pretty nice win. Had a better post and was able to get to the front just past the quarter and then just to cruise the rest of the way. Came home strongly to win by 2.5. Walk and Talk it. Fans are banking on a bounce back performance, 6-5 on the board for Walk It, Talk It right now. Others, number 3, Cataparca did win back-to-back races. Now that was below this class. Went to Woodbine last race and tailed off and finished 8th. Cataparca might like the return. 3 wins this year in 11 starts, including a 55-2 win here. Cataparca 10-1. Number 8, Double A Gentleman. Well, tough post position. Has been one that has yet to win in 9 starts this year. Shows some speed, though, racing on the big track. Back to, 3 consecutive 52 and change miles back June and July. Double A Gentleman and Jason Ryan. Tough post assignment, but there's ability there, 12-1. And number 5, Wild Country, is coming in off of a win. Moves up. That was a maiden win. Now moves up in level. Had been off form, but that was a nice start. Wild Country, we'll see if he can handle moving up. Wild Country is 9-1. Fans are all over number 2, Walk It Talk It, 4-5 on the board. Gate is rolling for the 8th race. At the beach, Hanover, Waukesha and Kettle Park on the inside. In the center, Joe Rocket and Wild Country. To the outside, Private Scott, Presto Score, and Double A Gentleman. It's a field of 8. It's race number 8. Here they come. Giddy up. Go Raptors. Field for the 8th race. Is it the starter off, and Kettle Park is leaving with Waukesha and Joe Rockhead. From the outside, Double A Gentleman is driving, and along to the inside at the beach, Hanover. Early lead belongs to Kettle Park. Kettle Park is going to clear to the front. Waukesha is racing second. Joe Rockhead is third. At the beach, Hanover is fourth away. Then it is Wild Country and Private Sky, and Double A Gentleman and Presto Score trails the field. And now Waukesha is going to drive up now and come on and claim the lead. Waukesha, it's 1-5 on the board and is in front of Kettle Park. They raced past the opening quarter, and Joe Rockhead is racing third. At the beach, Hanover is fourth, and then Wild Country, Private Scott. Then it is back to Double A Gentleman and Presto Score, and the opening quarter was 28 seconds as they race their way off the turn, and they come on towards us. Waukesha leads as they come on towards the half, and in the pocket is right there, Kettle Park. Now to the outside, Private Scott is getting closer. Inside racing for this, Joe Rocket and Double A Gentleman is fifth. And they head on up to the half and to the 5/8 now. And then it is back to Presto Score. Along to the inside is At the Beach, Hanover. And trailing the field is Wild Country. Half was 58-1. It is Waukesha who's got the lead as they race on down the backstretch. Waukesha. Private Scott has taken second. Kettle Park is still on the inside and reclaims second now as Private Scott is racing third. And right up close in the pocket is Kettle Park. Well wide and coming hard now is Presto Score. Presto Score has moved right up and off stride Kettle Park. And now that is Presto Score has taken over second. Joe Rockhead is racing third. At the beach, Hanover slide through to the inside, taking the shortcut around the turn. As they turn on down the stretch drive, it is still Waukesha. Waukesha's got this one. Joe Rockhead up the inside is in a place photo with the Presto Score. And then fourth is between At the Beach, Hanover, and Kettle Park. The 8th race, we'll give you the mile time. Well, it's 1:56 flat. On the board, we have a 2-4-7-1. Wheeling back in front of us, the winner of race number 8. It's number 2, Waukesha, a 3-year-old Better's Delight round gelding, owned by LaChance Racing and Hudson Standardbreds and Dan Mokridge. Martin LaChance, the trainer. Travis Henry, the winning driver. It's the second win for Waukesha this year and lifetime. Mile was 1:56 flat. Eighth race of payouts, number 2, Walk It, Talk It. 250, 210, 210 for Joe Rocket, $8.1157. Presto score 1060. $2 exactor 34.20. Dollar try 418.15. Dollar super 1567.40. Here is the eighth race or a finish from the top. It's a 415 26738. That's 415 26738. Field for the ninth race on Parade 1. Build Strong. Paul McKenzie for Clark Bealby. And number 2 is 10-4 Begone. Nick Stewart for Big Punny. Wayne McCrane, Hummock Farms. Three is Incredible Holly. Travis Henry for Steve Charlton and Calvin Larkin. And number 4 is Credit Celebrity. Wayne Henry drives and trains for Henry Stable and Gordon Yao, Dalon Farms. And number 5 is Vimy Bridge Venus. Steve Houdon for Steve Lawhorn and Paul Mazzetti. Number 6 is Credit Skill. Anthony Hunt for Bill Budd and John Mellenbacher and Chad Mellenbacher. Number 7, She's Cadabra Cool. Dag Henryson for Barry McLennan and Laura Trask. And number 8 is More Magic. Colin Kelly for Bob McIntosh and Dave Boyle. Well, fans of Field of 8, let's look at this field. Started with number 2, 10-4 We Gone. Comes in excellent form. Very good in each of the last 3 races. Had a favorable post at Flamborough last race. Got a pocket trip. A very good second place finish. And also does show a win at Georgian Downs only 2 races ago. 10-4 We Gone is 1-2 on the board based on that recent form. Number 6, Credit Skill, also has excellent recent form. A little tougher post, but look at last race. Talk about tough post. Post 8 at Flamborough. Went to the front and almost wired the field. Now leaves at a post position 6. This one definitely can get off the gate very well. And 4 consecutive top 3s for Credit Skill. Credit Skill 9-1 offers some really nice value. Number 4, Credit's Celebrity, was a solid second at Georgian Downs 2 races ago. Did not fare well at Mohawk last race, so now tries it here. And the last time we saw this one here, went to the front from post 3 and led a long, long way, just getting beaten by a neck. Credit Celebrity and Wayne Henry is 7-2 on the board. And number 8, More Magic. We'll need some more magic because of beaten 12.5 lengths last time out. That was in this class. That was post 8. So More Magic is looking for a different turn of events here. 35-1 on the board, set up by longtime proven trainer Bob McIntosh. Colin Kelly driving. More Magic, 35-1. The starting gate is rolling for the ninth race. Built strong, 10-4 we gone. Incredible Holly on the inside. The center, Credit Celebrity and Vimy Bridge Venus to the outside. Credit Skill, She's Kadabra Cool, and More Magic. It's a field of 8 for the ninth race. And the field for race number 9. Gathering speed approaching the start. They're at the start of the round. Credit Celebrity bolts out quickly. Credit Skill is also leaving well. 10-4 we gone. Built strong along to the inside. And then it is Incredible Holly. And on the outside, She's Kadabra Cool. Then the trailing pair, Vimy Bridge Venus and More Magic. On down the backstretch they go. Credit Celebrity's got the front right now for Wayne Henry. But there goes 10-4 we gone. Moving to the outside. But now is going to have to take back and get back into the pocket as they roll on to the opening quarter. Credit Celebrity rolls past the opening quarter on top. 29-1 was the opening panel. Racing second, 10-4 we gone. Credit Skill is third and is currently about 5 lengths off the lead. And then racing position to fourth is Built Strong. She's Kadabra Cool is fifth, and then it's Incredible Holly as the field comes off the turn and works on towards us. And then moving to the outside, racing second from last is More Magic, and then trailing the field is Vimy Bridge Venus. It is Credit Celebrity with the lead as they work their way up towards the half, and past the half they go. 59-4 is the halftime. Built Strong now is moving on the outside, and on the inside, still there in the pocket. 10-4 we gone is second. Built Strong's racing third. They work their way on down the backstretch, and Credit Skill is racing for about 5 off the lead. Then it is More Magic, and further back we go to Incredible Holly, who's third from last. Then She's Kadabra Cool, and Vimy Bridge Venus trails the field. They race their way by 3/4. Credit Celebrity has been sharp since the get-go, and leads in 10-4 we gone is second. 129-2, the 3/4, and then it is Credit Skill. Built Strong backs away, and up the inside, More Magic, they turn for home. Credit Celebrity in 10-4 we gone to settle things in the lane. Credit Celebrity on the inside, 10-4 we gone on the outside. 10-4 we gone has gone on the outside, red on by Credit Celebrity to win. Finishing third, Credit Skill, and fourth is Incredible Holly. 2 minutes flat, 10-4 we gone. On the board, we have a 2-4-6-3. Wheeling back in front of us is number 2. 10-4 we gone. 3-year-old Kadabra Bay Colt, owned by Wayne McRae and Hummock Farms, and Vic Putty. Vic Putty is the trainer. Nick Stewart, the winning driver. Second win this year in lifetime. 10-4 we gone. 2 minutes flat. Ninth race price is number 210 4 we gone. 580, 310, 244. Credit celebrity 330, 270. 6 credit skill 420. $2 exact, $11.60 try, $18.55 super, $100.75. The ninth race order finish in the top 514 283 67. That's 514 283 67. Field for the 10th race on Parade 1. Jay's Perfect Cash. Ryan Holiday for Douglas Walters. Number 2 is Shad Nick Boyd for Terry Heffernan and Terry Collins. And number 3, Save It at Sports Page. It's Travis Henry for Kim Baxter and Andrew Scott. And number 4 is Jessica's Legacy. Drew Neal for Tyler Nostad and Blue Shoe Investments. Number 5, Return to Style. Colin Kelly for Jeffrey Hunt and Lori Jennings and Jonathan Guignat. Number 6, Rio All Night. J.R. Plot for Shane Barrington and Bruno DePoche and John Barrington. And 7 is Zarconia Sister wrapping down for Ron McDonald and Stacy Curry. Well, let's get a look at this field for race number 10. We'll start with number 3, Save Me to Sports Page. Equipment change, blind bridle to blinkers. And, well, one that's been a little inconsistent, but 3 of the last 5 races are a couple of wins and a second. But then also an 8th and a 5th mixed in with that bunch. And just before that run also had a 9th. So Save Me to Sports Page has been bouncing back and forth between a very good result and a poor one. Save Me to Sports Page, though, does have gate speed and a favorable post position. The equipment change maybe will get her righted again. And Save Me to Sports Page is on the board at even money. Others, number 4, Jessica's Legacy, racing really well of late. Has had 3 starts for Tyler Nostad, 2 wins, and a 3rd beaten a neck. So Tyler seems to have the key with Jessica's Legacy. Drew Neal drives, and this one beaten just a neck last race. And look, it came first up and was 3 wide at 3/4 and still hung tough right to the finish. Jessica's Legacy is 5-1 on the board. Number 2, Shad and Nick Boyd is off of a front-end win. Moves up a level, but that was a fine performance by Shad. First win on the year. Shad and Nick Boyd is 9-2 on the board. And number 6, Dream All Night. An equipment change. Blinkers to blind bridle. Last race it didn't go well, so changing up the equipment. You do see a couple of wins, 3 and 4 starts back. In fact, 3 wins in the past 6. Dream All Night and J.R. Plot, 8-1. Could be a decent value play in here. The 10th race, a field of 7 to go to post shortly. Gate is rolling for race number 10. Jay's Perfect Cash on the inside with Shad in the center. Save It Is Sports Page and Jessica's Legacy and Return to Style to the outside. Dream All Night and Zarconia Sealster. And the field for the 10th race is at the start of the off. Shad's got the early lead. Save It Is Sports Page down to the inside. JS Perfect Cash, and then racing position to fourth is Jessica's Legacy. Then it is back to Return to Style, and the trailing pair are Dream All Night and Zarconia Sealster. But Shad right now has got the lead as they race on to the opening quarter. It is Shad who's on top by 2. Save It Is Sports Page is racing second. And then position to third, but well back third is JF Perfect Cash as the front two are getting a little bit away on the field right now. Jessica's Legacy is moving on the outside and has a share of third. Then racing fifth, Return to Style. And then it is Dream All Night and Zarconia Sealster. Off at 28-1 opening quarter. They race off the turn. They come on towards us. It is Shad who is on top. Save Me the Sports Page is racing second. Then to the outside now, Jessica's Legacy gets a little bit closer. JS Perfect Cash is on the inside racing fourth. Then it's Return to Style and Dream All Night and Zarconia Sealster. 57-4 is the halftime. And they work their way on into the backstretch, and it is still Shad who's got the lead for Nick Boy. Save Me the Sports Page, saved ground around the turn, and is right there close in the pocket. And to the outside, working up a little closer, third, Jessica's Legacy. From the backfield, Dream All Night is out wide, and also wide is Return to Style. Along to the inside, JS Perfect Cash, and then it is back to Zarconia Sealster. But Shad still has the lead. They race on that final turn. Save Me the Sports Page is racing second. Jessica's Legacy third. Dream All Night is a little closer fourth and digging in. Then on the inside, JS Perfect Cash, and then Return to Style. And Zarconia Sealster off 3/4, 127-2. They come on down the lane. It is Shad digging. Save Me the Sports Page, and Save Me the Sports Page was able to save the best for last and win it. And then it was Shad, and then Dream All Night and Jessica's Legacy. 156-3. Save Me the Sports Page. Wheeling back in front of us is the winner of race number 10 with the 3.264 on the board. It's number 3, Save Me the Sports Page, a 5-year-old sports writer bay mare. Owned by Kim Baxter and Andrew Scott. Kim Baxter is the trainer. Travis Henry, the winning driver. 4th win this year, 12th lifetime. Save Me the Sports Page. Note it is the driving double on the evening for Travis Henry. And on the board, 3264. The 10th race payouts, 3 Save It Sports Page, 570, 340, 270, 2 Shad, 380, 360, and 6 Dream All Night, 570. $2 exactor, $15, $30 try, $55.05 super, $132.90. 10th race order finish from the top. 6th place 7, 214, 7th place 6, 3 5. Once again after the placing from the top, 7 2 1 4 6 3 5. Field for race 11 on parade 1, mostly Daly. Travis Henry for Randy Marriage and Lisa DeRoche and Craig Parrott. Number 3 is Relativity. Colin Kelly for Lacey McCabe and Glenview Livestock and Cheryl Cherry. Number 4 is Red Hot and Sporty Austin Surrey for Sheldon Rose. And 5 is Azalea Seals for Anthony Hunt for Nicoliatis. Number 6 is Saturday Night Jukebox. Carl Dawson drives for Anthony Beaton and David Mercer. And number 7 is Hallelujah. Jason Ryan for Kelly Duval Lakai. 8 is Southwind Bayou. Paul McKenzie for Robert Fellows and Blair Corbeil and Yolanda Fellows and Arpad Zabo. And 9 is Furiosa. J.R. Plot for William Ham. Number 2 is Emily Beach. Ryan McDonough for Terry Heffernan and Terry Collins. Well, fans, let's get a look at this field for the final dash. And number 8, Southwind Bayou, certainly hasn't drawn very well, but battled really well last race, and overall is coming in excellent form. 9 out of 16 in the top 2 on the year, but comes in with 6 consecutive top 3 finishes. Southwind Bayou and Paul McKenzie, 8-1. The post position has scared off, now 15-1, has scared off some bettors, offering some nice value if it holds. Number 6, Saturday Night Jukebox and Carl Dawson. This one's been in the top 2 in each of her last 3 and also had a win 5 races ago. So Saturday Night Jukebox is coming in racing well. And the problem will be the post position, because you see this one when racing well, it likes to get out early. We'll see what the plan is for Saturday Night Jukebox and Carl Dawson, but has to overcome the post position. 10-1 is the price. At number 3, Relativity, and Colin Kelly also shows good form and races for that high percentage barn of Lacey McCabe. Relativity has gate speed and post 3 once again, post 3 in each of the last 2 races, and went to the front from both of those, so likely firing. Relativity is 9-1. And one more to look at is number 5, Azalea Sealster. Has been in the hunt of late a bit. A couple of runner-up finishes in the past 4, but the other 2 were 5th place finishes. Needs to rebound from a 5th last time out. Azalea Sealster and Anthony Hahn, 15-1 on the board. Fans are all over one, mostly Daly, to the tune of even money. And back-to-back wins 2 and 3 starts ago. Has 3 wins in the past 5. Mostly Daly and Travis Henry for Randy Marriage, 6-5 on the board. Randy Marriage has that 5.12 training average. The starting gate is rolling for race number 11. Mostly Dally on the inside with Emily Beach and Relativity in the center. Red Hot and Sporty and Azalea Sills. To the outside, Saturday Night Jukebox and Hallelujah and Southwind Bayou. And the second tier of Furiosa. Field of 9, 11th and final dash. Nearing the start. And they're at the start of the rough. Emily Beach is surfing out well. Relativity, Mostly Dally, and Saturday Night Jukebox, and then Red Hot and Sporty. Furiosa along to the inside. Then Azalea Silster and Hallelujah. And Southwind Bayou is trailing the field. They race on down the backstretch. And Emily Beach at 14-1's got the early lead. Saturday Night Jukebox, though, is moving on the outside. Mostly Dally's on the inside, racing third. Relativity is fourth in front of Red Hot and Sporty. And then that is back to Furiosa, Azalea Silster and Hallelujah. And Southwind Bayou is trailing the field. Saturday Night Jukebox and Carl Dawson has made the lead now. And racing second is Emily Beach. Mostly Dally is racing third. And now Furiosa is going to work to the outside. Relativity is on the inside and is positioned fifth, and sixth is Red Hot and Sporty. And then it is back to Azalea Silster and Hallelujah. And Southwind Bayou. On past the half they go. Halftime was recorded in 56-2. Saturday Night Jukebox has got the lead, but Furiosa on the outside is moving up furiously and is challenging Saturday Night Jukebox, and now it is Furiosa who's taken the front. Red Hot and Sporty on the outside is racing second. Saturday Night Jukebox now drops back, and Emily Beach is wheeled out and is racing fourth. And then it is Azalea Silster and Mostly Dally. Southwind Bayou's gained a couple of spots, and then it is Relativity, and trailing is Hallelujah. 3/4, 125-4. Furiosa. And now about 3 lengths back, racing second, Red Hot and Sporty. Azalea Silster is third. And then it is Saturday Night Jukebox in Southwind Bayou. But it is Furiosa and J.R. Plot as they come on down the stretch drive. Furiosa is coasting at the finish now. Furiosa's your winner. Red Hot and Sporty was second. Azalea third. And then finishing fourth was Southwind Bayou. And then Mostly Dally won. 56 flat race number 11. Furiosa. On the board, we have a 9-4-5-8-1. Back in front of us, the winner of the 11th race. It is number 9, Furiosa, 5-year-old Ram Baron Brown Bear. Owned and trained by Bill Ham. J.R. Plot, the winning driver, 6th win this year, 9th lifetime. Furiosa, 156 flat. The 11th race payouts, 9 Furiosa, 890, 450, 320, 4 Red Hot and Sporty, 1930 and 1240, and 5 Azalea Silter, 680. The $2 exactor, $147.80. Dollar try, $1,200, $19.05. The double pays $36.50. Note there will be a high five carryover into Monday evening of more than $4,300. And dollar pick 3, $88.15. Dollar win for $130.90. Here is your 11th race order finish in the top. 596-237-841. That's 596-237-841. Well, fans, that concludes the live harness racing program for this Friday evening. Action resumes this coming Monday. Our first race will go to post at 6:30 p.m. Buenas noches, amigos. Go Raptors.